Hi, I'm Karla Kozakevich, and I'm the Area Director for Naramata, and I'm also the Chair of the Regional District Okanagan-Similkameen. Today we are down at Wharf Park in Naramata, and we're looking at some of the flood damage. Behind me is the Naramata pump house for our drinking water system, and the guys are busy working on that right now to try and put more sandbags in place and shore up that infrastructure to protect it from future flooding.
Has it been damaged in the past, like with the big windstorm on Tuesday?
No, we've managed to do okay from the windstorm. What that did was bring down a few trees for locals, but all in all, we fared fairly well with that windstorm.
What are the main concerns in the district right now?
Well, right now we're trying to prevent future flooding for homeowners. We've had some flooding here in Naramata with some of the homes on Mill Road, but what's going to be taking place most likely will be flooding at Asuyas Lake. So as water continues to move south and the snowpacks continue to melt, we are expecting Asuyas Lake to raise significantly.
The dam in Penticton is going full out to try and control the levels on Okanagan Lake, but I guess that just sends the water downstream.
Right. Everything has been coming from the north, from Okanagan Lake, and it continues to flow south down the channel, and it's going to go Vaso Lake all the way past Oliver to Asuyas. And it flows into the United States, and they've had their gates wide open since April, so they're not stopping up anything on us. But what happens down south is that the Similkameen River, which is flowing from Karamias Way, connects with the Okanagan River, which is coming from Asuyas Lake, and that can essentially back up or cause Asuyas Lake to fill up more so because it's getting water from all directions.
You see in Penticton all along Okanagan Lake, they're doing similar work, filling in with truckloads of heavy rock and things. Why is that? What's that in it?
Well, basically, they're doing riprap work. We've put in a request to do that to protect infrastructure. So it's essentially putting in a lot of really large boulders as barriers to protect our infrastructure.
What are the main concerns in the area right now as the sort of lake level gradually rises? Is there I know there's some drinking water advisories and that kind of thing?
Correct. So right now we're on an advisory for the Naramata water system, and that's probably going to stay in effect for some time. We were on a boil water advisory prior to that, and we may have to go back onto boil water advisory, but we continue to test daily, and then it's Interior Health Authority that lets us know if we have to implement a boil water advisory.
Have you seen anything like this? You're a longtime Penticton resident and longtime Naramata resident.
Right. I was born and raised in Penticton, and I've been in Naramata now for 12 years. I have lived elsewhere for a period of time when I went away to university. But no, I have not seen anything like this. We're quite accustomed to worrying about forest fires. You know, that has been the trend around here. So to have so much flooding is unusual. However, I think it's something we need to better prepare for in the future. It's something that we're probably going to see more of with changes in the weather. So I think when the lakes recede and things dry up, hopefully folks that live on the water, live against creeks and rivers, will think about the future and what can they do to protect their properties better.
Is there any involvement from the regional district in the regulations on people that live on the lakeshore? I know I've heard from some people that it's really difficult to do a lot of work, and rightly so, on waterfront properties. Right.
So there are some regulations around what you can do when you're in a riparian area or you're right up against a creek, what you can put there or not put into a creek. So if anybody has any concerns about that or they need help learning what they can do, then they should be contacting the regional district office, and those folks will help them to navigate through that process.
If people are looking for more information throughout the whole district, is there a centralized place they can get that information?
Right, so they can either call the regional district office in Penticton, or they can go to our website. We have updates all the time. We have a list of where you can go to get sand and sandbags for your properties. If you call and nobody's in there, we have been working late and on the weekends, you will be able to get the toll-free number for the 24-hour Provincial Emergency Operations Center, and those folks can help you as well.
So the lake is expected to continue rising. What are you advising people that do live along the creek or along lakes?
Well, we're advising people not to remove their sandbags. We do expect more water over the next 2, possibly 4 weeks as snowpacks continue to melt. So keep the sandbags in place, and if you're able to add more sandbags, then keep doing that. Because I think it's going to take until the end of June for things to really settle down for us in the South Okanagan Valley.